What's up, guys? My name is Nelson. Welcome to Tio's Auto. Today, I'm inside the 2005 Ford Mustang. Oh my God, it sounds so good. The 2005 Ford Mustang. Red just pops right off the paint. Aftermarket exhaust just rumbles. Drive and go. It kind of always does this to see how smooth the transmission shifts. What do you guys think of the Ford Mustang? What do you guys think of the color? Let me know what you guys think about these wheels. Got some 18-inch wheels. Brand new Michelin tires. What the heck? This seatbelt's not working. First off, right off the bat, it's got a lot of power. At 4.0, making 210 horsepower, man, it feels like a lot more. It feels like it's making at least 250 horsepower. This is our bumpy road. A little older, so these bumps are terrible. I'm over here in the west side of Modesto, and these bumps, but there's nothing that I feel that's really, wrong with the suspension other than some noises. Such low miles, 115,000 on an 05. That's really good. Being plain, but it still has a good flow to it. Everything is strong, good to the touch. Even the wheel is really, really nice to touch. Love all these little air vents, they're so cool. We got red and green, which is, it's cool. And then with the radio shines purple, which is awesome. Charging port that we have, really, really nice. All the little chrome. I really like this shifter here. It's super cool. You just grab it like if you're grabbing something hard. Classic muscle car look. I really like this style. Let me know if you like this style Mustang, especially compared to the new Mustangs. They have such a European look to them now. They have all these weird lines and curves compared to this old American style, which is just a straight line, aggressive. Let me know which one you like best. Leaving them in the dirt. Yeah, who says the V6 Ford Mustang isn't fun? Yeah. Whoa. It's just because mine has that low mileage, but this thing feels like it has way more horsepower. Quick 0 to 60, and it is quick. You could just see it in my face. How awesome that was. We've been driving for about 20 minutes now. Temperature's holding up. We got plenty of gas. Idling just about perfect. Everything looks good. Some country music sounds really good. The speakers are nice and crisp. The radio is super cool and awesome. Ford vehicles, not complicated, but a little bit weird. Top button here is off, and it turns it completely off. You can hit your numbers, but it still won't turn on. You set it to feet, or the dash, or max AC. And I can already feel the AC kicking in and working. And check out this. Looks like here we're missing a cover, and I didn't even notice. This one is an 05. It's actually really nice, but it does have a little bit of damage here and there. Handled that bump pretty well. But driving this thing slow, I'm telling you guys, there's nothing like it. You got a V6 4.0. It's a big motor, and it's got that power. It's got that exhaust with a zoom to it, with the rumble. It's just powerful. You really feel it, especially right here city driving. It's so enjoyable. It gets 19 mpg here in the city, and like around 28. I think it's 28. It is really good for a Mustang that has 210 horsepower. That's like Honda Accord status. That's the motto, Ford Mustang, why not? Not a big Ford guy, but the Ford Mustang is a definite winner. I think they do make these pretty well. Just like the Ford F-150, straight winner right there. All the other cars like the Ford Focus and the Fiesta, meh, I'd rather not. So let's talk about that. Would you guys drive a Ford Fiesta or a Ford Focus? I remember when the Ford Focus first came out with that remodel, I mean, it was just so gorgeous. They had a hatchback, and I was, you know, I'm a big Honda guy, and I was like, wow, a Ford hatchback, and it looks amazing. I was like, wow, dude, that thing is great. But you learn about things like the motor's not so great, the transmission sucks, and the reliability is just like poop, and electrical stuff, electrical problems that it has. And it's just like, yeah, I think I'd rather just stick to Honda or something. Let me know if it's okay to like a Ford Mustang, not okay to like the other Ford models. Let's test our cruise control. So let's set this to on, and then let's set it to set. And yep, right away it's on, cruise control's on, and now we're just cruising. Rear window does not help me at all. Turning to my right, I can see just about everything. I can see out the back window. So the visibility on my left is not great, but the visibility on the right is pretty good. Who buys a V6 Ford Mustang? Obviously someone who's owned a V6 Ford Mustang. And look, there's one right over there, right in front of me. What's up, Mustang? So these are everywhere because they are actually pretty reliable. I think my steering wheel was just slightly off. Put these wheels on it ourselves too. We had them just laying around, and they're really cool. I like them. What do you guys think about them? I think they give it a lot of style. They're not too heavy, and they look really beautiful to it, the black and red combo. First off, they're both automatic, but second, when you open the door, the window slides down a bit, and when you close the door, the window slides up. So this seal around this door wears out, causing that noise. So just turn your radio up. With your AC on, you won't hear it. Yeah, the wheels are a little shaky at 70, and the alignment's just a tad bit off, and it looks like I just hit a bunch of traffic. No, it's not the most stylish. It's still very true to itself. It is a American muscle car. It's got those straight lines, very aggressive looking. And the coolest thing about a Mustang, especially V6, is the price. The GTs are just way up there. But parts for these are actually really cheap. Spark plugs are cheap, you know, other sensors, and you can find parts everywhere. Used parts, junkyard parts. Easy to customize. They make so many other aftermarket accessories for this car that I have just seen some really, really cool ones. So it doesn't matter if you got the V6, you can make it look like a V8 if you really wanted to, or you could just add your style to it, or you can keep it stock like this, and it would be a perfect driving car for every day. In the inside, you guys have seen the outside, you know how it sounds. I hope this helps you guys make a decision on a reliable car. You know, you got to weigh in some things. You got to look at the Carfax
2005 Ford Mustang V6 4.0 rear. No accidents reported, 3 previous owners, 20 service records, and last to own in California and all California. You can see owners here, 2005, 2006, and 2012, and original miles.
Gotta look at the inside, outside, and try and piece everything together, figure it out on the street, Craigslist, you know, Facebook, Marketplace, offer up if you can get it cheap enough, you know. But I will tell you this, if you find a car and it has a major problem like motor or transmission, and they're selling it to you really cheap, it's probably because it isn't so cheap. It's probably worth it to buy a car that has no problems than to buy a car that has problems and put money into it, because ultimately you're gonna end up spending like the same amount and probably not get a very reliable car. Because this is what happens: you buy a car, the motor's bad on it, you already know the motor's bad, right? So you buy it cheaper, you take it to the mechanic, he fixes it, cool. A month later, guess what happens? Something else breaks down, something big and major happens again, and you know what happens? You take it to the mechanic because he gave you warranty, and now he tells you, oh, it's a different problem, you don't have warranty on this part. I've seen it happen a million times. Same thing, they have motor problems, all right, fix the motor, then boom, transmission problems. So out of nowhere, boom, just like that, that cheap car that you got at a bargain deal is now a piece of junk, and the motor's out and you had to fix it. Now the transmission's out. What are you gonna do? Trust me, it's just a headache. It plays with your head. It's better just to get a good car, pay a little bit more money. They're selling for profit. Hopefully they grab the car, fully service it like we do, and put it for sale. You know, we check all our cars, we take them to the certified mechanics, the smogs. There's never any lights on. If there is, we try and fix everything that we can. We're not the best, you know, we're not the best car dealership. We just are not the best, but we just try our best. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.